follow that.
Okay.
So,
sure.
yeah.
All right.
I like it. I like a hierarchy that's very traditional, and I know my place in that.
Sure. All right. What about you?
My last relationship was 2 years ago.
So
3 years ago.
Single.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Lasted for like a year, and I'm currently single, but like in a complicated situationship.
Okay. What do you mean? What's complicated about it?
We were talking for 6 months, 5-6 months, and we went into no contact last week, and then he messaged me yesterday.
So you were boyfriend, girlfriend for 5 to 6 months, or was it just casual?
Exclusive, but casual.
It was exclusive.
Like, we were both loyal to each other. I believe that he was loyal to me. I was loyal to him, like, extremely.
Sure.
But I don't think that we were seeing other people, but, like, our paths are just very busy.
Okay. And why did it go no contact?
It was kind of like I crashed out on him on accident.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Tell us
I crashed out on him just because of like a situation, like he needed to show up to something and he didn't, and it was just more so like he's really busy, I'm really busy, so, but we both had like that mutual thing, like, if that makes sense.
So wait, what? He like no-showed on you? What do you mean?
Yeah, like I had a showcase for dance, and he said that like the morning, like we were fine, and then at like the show time at like 10:30, it was like it seemed like he was coming, but like his message was like also like confusing, and so I tried to call him, didn't answer, and then 11:45 hit around, and I was like, where did you go? And he's like, I'm going home. And so like I had an argument with him, and I hung up on him, and then next day.
Wait, he said he's going home?
Yeah.
So he was there?
No, he was in LA. Like because he lives in OC. So he was in LA for work, and he just decided not to show up.
That's what he said.
That's pretty much what happened. Yeah.
And it was at 10 a.m.?
10:30 p.m.
10:30 p.m.?
Yeah.
It was what's a showcase?
Like for dance.
You like a performance?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably pretty valid to just
Yeah.
not show up to that.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait, really?
That's valid?
I mean,
You think
like,
that's valid?
I mean, like,
That's a big move.
I mean, to me, I have two sides to it where it's like, I get it because he's been working since 8 a.m. and it's in LA, he has to go back to OC. So I understood that because the showcase doesn't end until like 2 a.m. But the thing is, I was also like, I'm there for you for your work stuff, and I think.
What does he do for work?
I don't want to say. He works with cars. He has stuff with cars.
So you go to his car shows?
No, he doesn't do anything revolving that. He sells cars, does stuff like revolving
Wait,
the
did
business.
he text you something along the lines of, hey, I'm really tired, I'm not going to be able to make it, or?
At like 10, 11 o'clock. And he didn't say that it was like kind of confusing because it was like he was hinting that he could come, and then it was like, yeah, I have to head back to my car. And then it was like all of a sudden, never heard anything. And I was just like, okay. Like I was waiting around and hoping that he would still show up.
Wait, but did he say something along the lines of, hey, I'm really tired, I'm not going to make it, or?
No, it was more so like there was still hope that he would have. Like he didn't say no, that he wasn't coming until like he was like, I probably won't be able to make it, all this stuff. And I was like mad because I would have rather have known.
Wait, what time did the show start?
11 p.m. Like 11
and
something.
What time did he text you that he
like
said that?
10:30, 10:45.
So before the show started, he did tell you.
He said that I still have to head over to my car. And I was like, okay.
No, but when did you said that he said, hey, I'm not coming, or something along those lines.
He said that after the show, once the show was already starting, like at that time, like within that time period, like that's when he said that.
What, like, so around 11?
He was like, I probably won't be able to make it. And I was giving the hope that he would still probably show up.
So he said, I'm probably not going to be able to make it.
Yes.
I don't see the issue here.
The thing is that
I actually
why,
don't see the issue.
But why tell me at the beginning of the right when the show's about to start instead of telling me hours before? Because the thing is that he was telling me all these times that he was, I'm gonna come, I'm coming, I'm gonna make sure I come, all this stuff.
Was your performance contingent upon his being there?
What do you mean?
Like, he's not part of the show, right?
No,
He's just an audience member sitting there for 4 hours while you do like interpretive dance or whatever.
The thing with this showcase, it's like this is where agencies are. This is where like Janet Jackson started. This is where a lot of people started and get signed and get booked for things. Everyone gets booked at these types of showcases. And so him being there was like, well, him being there would have been like a great part of it because I don't invite anybody to my dance stuff. Like nobody. If I invite you to my dance stuff, like that's like my world, you know? So like when you don't show up for me in that way, it's actually kind of hurtful because that's what I want to do for my career.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, him being there wouldn't have an impact on your career. Like it'd be supportive.
It's more support. I was looking for more support.
And how long? You've been with him for 5 to 6 months?
Yeah.
And he was working all day?
Yeah.
It's a tricky situation. I understand both sides, but I understand his side too.
Hold on.
So do I.
He probably could have given you more heads up.
That's what I was looking for.
He texted you. He said, hey, I'm tired. I'm not going to make it.
But he was in town. Like, it was like he was in town for work and could have just driven like 10 minutes
he got
away
out of the meeting
to the showcase.
Bro, guy.
That's like a 12-hour day. It's a lot.
He's straight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Going to a dance recital, I know that's not what it is, but going to a dance recital is not what day was it, a Friday or Saturday?
It was a Thursday.
Thursday. And he's a hardworking guy?
Yeah.
Owns his own business?
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's what guys do.
He was working all day?
Every day. He has like 12-hour days.
So it's not the number one priority for a straight male to go to his girlfriend's dance recital for 3 hours after he just busted his ass all day. I will tell you, though, he could have given you a bit more heads up. But beyond that, man, this guy's, if he's willing to... The fact he was willing to initially do it, has he done it before? Has he gone to your dance shit before?
That was the only one that because we don't really perform like that. We mainly do like videos. Like it's very rare, and if we do something, it's out of state.
And so you said it's 3 to 4 hours long? How long?
Well, when we go on, we just like end up leaving right after and go do something else or maybe stick around. But like we went on at like 11:45. Like we were like we closed the first act.
It was kind of set up for failure, I think.
You should
Lack
probably
of communication.
That's mad.
You should probably propose
But he's been at work all day.
that a straight man was even considering going to a dance recital.
What does him being straight have to do
A
with
lot
it, team?
of guys go to this though. Like
guys provided.
I feel like as somebody who goes to
girls.
school for it, there's a lot of straight guys there. And I'm just saying,
But the guy is hustling.
I think
to dance.
I see where you're coming from because it's not the fact that he couldn't make it, it's the vulnerability of knowing that you don't invite people to it.
Yeah.
And then as somebody who's in who does dance showcases and stuff, I completely understand that and I get where you're coming from because I understand that he had a long day, but it's mostly just the fact of like, hey, give me notice. Like if I support you and this is my first time inviting you to my show, I feel like if you're 10 minutes away, you can at least like pop in, like sit in your car for a couple minutes and like decompress.
I think
if you're pushing through to support him in his things, it's the fact that you want him to support you and he didn't do that when he was supposed to show up.
Yeah, I think you took that personal, and you had a few hours of stress because you didn't hear from him. So those 2 hours of stress you took very personal because he could have let you know a few hours in advance, which I agree with.
Yeah,
but I understand that's a long day.
The whole day was already stressful. Like again, like this is where you get booked. Like I'm like, okay, I need to like put and I had a sprained knee, so this was like my first time back on stage in like 6 months, like, you know, so it was more so like, okay, this is super important, you know. I had to deal with tech all day, like, you know how it is, like tech rehearsals and the run through and then the actual show, and you're sitting there for like 6-8 hours just before the show.
I get it.
Question for you: when did you tell him about the event?
Hold on.
A month ago.
That's what I wanted to know.
Just scoot your mic to the left, scoot it to the left. All right, go ahead and ask your question, please.
How long in advance do you tell him that you're having your
July 1st.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's
So far in
that's
advance.
a lot.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a month in advance.
And do you bring a lot of people in your inner world very often?
No.
So that's what you also took super personal.
Because
that
I don't
was
bring
very-
my family. Like my family, like
That
I
makes
love
sense.
my mom, but
Yeah.
she is always working to not,
And
she
he
doesn't
was
have
your
time.
person to be there. So I get it.
Yeah.
I totally get that
Wait,
part.
hold on. And you said he lived in a different area?
He was an OC. Like he.
So what's the distance between you two?
Depends. I mean, like we were going back and forth with each other, so like it could be like 45 minutes at night, or like during the we don't really. I mean, during the day it could be like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
How often would you guys see each other?
Like maybe once to twice a week. We got lucky if we saw each other twice a week.
I call that long distance at this
Yeah,
point. That's a long
which was
distance
healthy.
relationship.
It was really healthy because the time that we spent together, like it was like energetically like crazy, you know.
Can't miss them if
what
they
does
don't
that
leave.
mean? What is
Just like it just
energetically
feels so much
crazy?
better instead of seeing a person every freaking day.
Yeah.
Like
Well, at least you guys kind of have space. It's okay to have
Yeah.
some space. I think it's healthy.
But I also think she was upset because when he did show up, like when he would see her, it was just like, oh, and you couldn't show up for that. It was kind of just like, as a friend, it was like, bro, like you had one job, like you couldn't just show up for that one thing, but you come like during these times. It was just like, oof.
Everything's always
yikes.
kind of a test. And sometimes a test, it's going to be kind of destined to fail. You know, I understand where you're coming from, but it was kind of not set up ideally.
Yeah.
He's working all day. You have a big moment.
That's
I
life,
feel like
though.
it was
It's life.
I understand
I
both
feel
sides.
I get that.
He needs to
I'm gonna
prioritize
say
it,
I feel like
you
it
know?
was destined to fail on his part. If you gave him notice, and he knows his work schedule better than
Exactly.
anybody else, so I feel like even if he did have a hard day, he should know his own capabilities, and not dedicate himself to that in the first place.
Things come up. Surely he'll make the next one, right?
Wait, you hold on. Whoa, okay, I gotta call you fuckers out. Y'all two done dedicated to come on the show meet at 4 p.m. You guys were an hour late. So don't tell me about, well, if you dedicate yourselves to something, you should do bro, you guys were an hour late.
I didn't say that.
Fair point, I guess.
I didn't say that.
If you're going to dedicate yourself to something, well, you better make sure you're always perfectly on time. And anyways.
Yeah.
So, look,
Said nothing about being on time.
ultimately,
Said nothing about
I
being on time.
think, I don't know. It's not, and it's exclusive. How long has it been exclusive?
Well, the 5-6 months.
The entire time? But
Yeah, actually,
boyfriend?
like,
Are
maybe-
you boyfriend, girlfriend? What's the title?
There really was no title. Like he called us a power couple, and I was like,
Have you said I love you?
No, I
Has he-
do have a type of love for him. I like have a type of love for him.
Shit.
How does that
Unless, honestly,
Yeah.
if she's not your girlfriend and she hasn't said I love you, it's too soon for hey, spend 2 hours at a
Something
dance.
super personal to you that you don't even bring your mom to.
Well, hold on.
Or she doesn't show up at least. I get it.
She lives in a different state.
If it's
Okay.
look, if the guy it's a Pokemon tournament and you want your girlfriend to come to the Pokemon tournament, that's valid. Dance though, sorry.
What did you just say?
Come on now.
No, dance. A guy going to a dance recital, no.
But you think
He
Pokemon's
loves
important?
dancing though.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
people.
Pokemon from the guy, very important.
No.
Or maybe it's
D&D.
his.
Is that not like the same
Magic.
thing? though?
Yeah.
What
I
is-
just
Dance
know.
boy Pokemon.
I just feel like
what's something guys are into? Like
Pokemon.
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Like
D&D.
he's into hockey.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I would have gone to his
Girlfriend's
hockey.
D&D.
Like I think 9 months.
I mean, they're nerds.
You got to be dating for 9 months before you can, like.
I think it's just
Ask
the
a
fact that
girl-
he said that he was gonna go.
I don't know.
I think it was just that. Sorry.
Yeah, a baseball game. You have to have said I love you before you can take a girl to a baseball game. Because that shit's fucking it's boring for a dude.
I think-
But taking a girl to a baseball game, she has to be in love with you before you can take her to a baseball game. A guy has to be in love with you before you take him to your dance thing.
Why do I have to wait 5-6 months before I go to a baseball game? That's so basic. That's fun. It's a good
Really?
date.
Have you
yeah.
been to a baseball game?
Yeah, it's fun.
Really?
It's not.
Yeah,
Have you watched
I've
baseball?
watched. Look, I don't.
Have you watched
I don't.
the sport of baseball?
I don't watch it like that, like on TV. I'll never watch it on TV. But if I'm there, I'm watching it. I'm getting into it. It's fun. But I get what you're saying.
You're rare then. 'cause
Yeah,
I do
okay,
not.
anyways.
I'll watch it in banana
Hockey's
ball.
better.
Hockey is so fun. Love a good hockey game.
I think it's valid though. I don't know. So, okay, you guys are back together or whatever?
No, he
It's-
messaged me last night and I didn't open it until this morning.
Good on you.
What did it?
Can we open it right now?
It was just because the thing is that I went complete ghost on social media, like just to get a break from everything, and I think he was wondering where I was physically, so he Snapchatted me.
Wait, you went on a break because of what happened between you and him?
And just more so, like, I work in social media, so it's like that's like what I do all the time. I haven't had a break since January, and like honestly
okay.
before then. So I was like, let me just take a break from scrolling all that stuff because I felt like it was mind rotting. So I think he was wondering. He couldn't have, but like he probably was wondering where I was at. So he Snapchatted me and didn't open it until this morning, and I was just in bed.
But what about texting? You guys texted?
Because I think he wanted to see where I was actually physically.
Oh.
So he Snapchatted me.
Oh,
if you could just
see.
text me, like I can be anywhere.
What did he say?
He said that he scraped his elbow because he was skateboarding, and then
You guys haven't talked for a week?
we haven't talked for a week.
How what?
He was just looking for an excuse to talk to you.
No,
He
see,
did
there's a
not
game
tell
that's
you
being
that he
played
scraped
here, and it
his
progresses into a deeper game.
And was he not wearing elbow pads or anything?
No.
Wait, that's
Yeah,
This
you're
is the
losing
communication
aura.
that becomes a problem.
So you
Lack of
crashed.
communication.
You crashed out on him.
Yes.
Can you explain the crash out? What did that look like?
Stress. I was crying before I went on stage. I was literally walking over to the stage about to cry. I was on stage completely blacked out, and then I went straight to my phone and I didn't see any notifications from him, and it made me really upset. And I instantly went outside, called him the first time, it declined after the second ring. So I was like, oh, is he with another girl? And then I called him again.
man.
I called him again, and he answered on like the second or third ring, and he was like, hey, how are you? And I go, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm okay. Are you okay? And I said, no. And he said, oh. And I said, why didn't you show up? And he goes, because I worked all day, I'm really busy. And I go, you could have told me that you weren't coming way before instead of the time of the show. And he was just like, yeah. And then I was like in the middle of like about to say more things. And I was just like, it doesn't sound like it was a crash out, but the thing is that I had a very much, like, you can tell there's anger in my voice. Like, there was other things that were said that I, like, can't even recall because, like, my brain was just, like, throw everything out.
Yeah.
And as I was about to say something else, he was like, well, I have a long drive home. And before he could even hang up on me, I hung up on him. And then, yeah. And that was the first time I've ever crashed out on him, like, anger full on. Like,
Did he understand how important this was?
yes, he definitely knows. I know him, like, truly, he knows.
Block him, sis. Block him.
No.
You can't block at every moment of conflict. It's not realistic.
A little bit.
You
Wait,
know?
but you guys were on the call. You guys were speaking on the phone.
Yeah.
How was your tone with him? Here,
It was,
reenact.
Role play.
I can't even, like, reenact
Reenact
it
that shit.
because, like,
Hey, are you okay?
that,
Come on, let's do it. Hey, babe. Are you okay? I just wanted to see where you're at. I fell off my skateboard and I got a boo-boo.
That was after.
no. It was like, I don't even know how to explain it because, like, she's heard me angry. Like,
Did she get fiery?